The people who are worried about doing the right thing are very easy to manipulate. If you're driven by right and wrong, and you have this strong desire to do the right thing, and you care so much to do the right thing, that makes you very easy to manipulate. And the people who have the opposite energy to this energy that you have can spot that very easily. They can see your need for approval, for external approval. You care so much to have the reputation of a good person. You're very easy to manipulate. This is empathy operating in lack. That's basically what it is. You're an empath, but not every empath is like a good person, because if you get attached to becoming a person with a reputation of someone who is an empath, someone who goes out of their way to do the right thing, to do things for others, and to get praise for how good they are, then this is ego. It's possible for empaths to have ego, and this is basically what makes you easy to manipulate, and it's basically what makes you the people who do a lot even when you don't mean it. Not every person who does good things is thinking about the other person. There is a lot of people who are always going out of their way to sacrifice themselves, not for the person that they're sacrificing for, but for their own need. And the need is praise. Oh, look at me, I am this righteous person who is always doing things for others. You are attached to that title of a good person. And this is the reason why a lot of empaths, let me even go as far as saying a lot of women, a lot of people with feminine energy, when you have ego, this is who you become when you have ego. And this is the reason why you put yourself through self-punishment. I think about this when I hear people talking about this common name of, what are they called? Pygmisha. When I think about Pygmisha, this is the kind of person who comes to my mind. A Pygmisha is a woman who is, let's think of this woman for a minute. A Pygmisha, someone with feminine energy, but operating from lack. How do they behave? They behave in such a manner that if you praise the other woman and pitch this woman against another woman and make them the better person, you tarnish the other woman's name, you tarnish their character, you tarnish what they're able to do for others. It just puts Pygmisha in a mission to do the most. This is how Pygmisha is developed. This is a woman totally in their ego. And this is what basically makes women pick the wrong men. They pick men who need them to put themselves through self-punishment. They pick men that need mothering because they want to be their mother, they want to be their savior. This is the reason why you see women doing too much for men. It has nothing to do with the man, it has to do with the ego. It's always like you can never go wrong with killing your ego. It will basically mean for a person like this, a person with a lot of feminine energy, all these empaths, if you want to remove yourself from ego, it basically means accept to be wrong. And your challenge, which I'm sure you're gonna come across this challenge, someone tarnishing your name, especially when it comes to your character, because this is the thing that's going to bruise you. Someone saying that, questioning your character, questioning your actions, someone saying, you are not doing something correctly, or something is wrong with your character, meaning you're not a good person, you're attached to being a good person. You will come across this challenge, and when you come across a challenge like this, let it be. Like, accept that you're not a good person. Even that accepting, considering that there's a possibility that I'm not perfect, there's a possibility that these accusations are correct, the mere act or attempt at considering that to be true is going to give you great, what is it called? It is going to help you in starting to dissolve your ego. When someone says you're not a good person, you don't do enough. You know how I don't know if you've ever come across this, but in groups of women, sometimes you're bullied by people saying that you don't put in any work. If you find yourself in a scenario like that one, people saying that you don't do enough, you don't put in enough work, you sit and other people are doing the work for you, consider that to be true. Let yourself be lazy. Consider in your head that you are lazy. It's going to start your journey of dissolving your ego. You need to detach and you need to let go of this extreme need to being a perfect person, to being the person with the highest praise, to being the person who does the most, to being the person who goes out of their way. Once you have that consideration and you sit with the pain, it's going to be very painful because you're going to be embarrassed. Is you being basically, the title is being stripped from you. The title of this righteous good person is being stripped from you. That is why this experience is going to be shameful and it's going to hurt you. Sit with the heart. Then you will find that the moment you sit with the heart, the moment you sit with the consideration that you're just ordinary and you're not perfect, you're just a human being here on earth like other people living in sin. The moment you accept to be a sinner, the deep knowing within you that guides you to wrong and right will heighten, will go up, because you have it inside of you. You have it in you to know if you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. That deep knowing, the guidance is within you. That will go up and you will start to follow that guidance instead of external factors to tell you if you're a good person or not. And you find that once you stop fighting other people's opinion of you, once you stop fighting those external factors, you become a better person. That's the most crazy thing. The moment you stop fighting, the moment you stop needing, you actually become. This is your spiritual teacher, Teacher Kamande. Tune in for more lessons like this one